Hey guys, welcome back to Living Life Barefoot. So over the past several years, I have been on a journey of swapping out toxic products that I put on my body for non-toxic products, as well as a lot of do-it-yourself remedies and things that I already have around the house that I use. So today I'm going to share with you something that I have found that I can make from home that I have continued to use year after year. And that is a do-it-yourself clarifying shampoo and rinse. I thought this would be a good video to do in my bathroom. So I'm actually going to make this clarifying shampoo and hair rinse with you. And as you can tell, my hair is a disaster. It is definitely time for me to use the clarifying shampoo. I usually can go about a week to a week and a half between washings, and that will be another video. But as you can tell, my hair is very dull and kind of oily in the back, feels kind of yucky. So what this clarifying shampoo is going to do is get rid of dead skin cells, any junk or buildup you might have from product use. I don't use a lot of product on my hair. Sometimes I'll do a little dry shampoo to get me through to the next washing. But as you can tell, it's pretty dull looking. That's another way I know that it's time to do this clarifying shampoo and hair rinse. I do not recommend doing this very often. I only do it a few times a year, maybe once every couple months. And so it's actually time to wash my hair. And instead of using a shampoo, I'm actually going to make this clarifying shampoo with you guys today and hair rinse, and that is going to be my shampoo for today. I'll get in a little bit closer here so you can kind of see the before, and we're going to go ahead and mix up the mixture now so I can show you guys how to do it and how easy it is for you to do yourself at home. And then I'm going to show you the after when I'm done. I don't know if you can tell what it looks like. Okay, we're going to go ahead and mix up the clarifying shampoo first. And I'm just going to use a glass jar here. And you're going to use baking soda. So I have pretty long hair. I actually just got a lot of it cut. This is a half a cup, and it's not completely full, but basically you're just going to do 1 part of your baking soda. And so you're gonna adjust this for your hair length. So I did about a half a cup of baking soda, and then you're gonna do 3 parts water. Okay. And then you are going to just mix this up. I would not pre-make this and have it setting around. Just know when it comes time for you to want to use it, I would make it right before you're going to do that. And what I'm going to do is just apply this to the scalp of my head, and it's going to go down the strands of my hair, and then I'm just going to massage it in like this after I've wet my hair. And then I'm going to let it set for 1 to 3 minutes. Now, baking soda is kind of abrasive, so maybe just do a test patch first to make sure that everything is okay. But what this is going to do is actually open the hair cuticle. So let's say you have your hair strand, right? And it's going to open that up. It's going to open up that cuticle and allow you to get out all that gunk and junk that you might have, help freshen up your hair. Okay, so now your cuticle is wide open, and you're gonna let it set there for, like I said, 1 to 3 minutes, depending. Then you're gonna rinse that out with water. Rinse it out really, really well. And then the next thing you're gonna do is use a hair rinse. And this hair rinse is actually going to seal that cuticle back up. And it's gonna leave you with a beautiful shine, silky smooth hair. It's just gonna feel so fresh after you use these two things on your hair. I promise you, it's gonna be like go to the salon and I'd come home and my hair would feel so fresh and clean and soft and shiny and smooth. I promise you, this is gonna be the exact same experience after you use this. All right, now we're gonna do the rinse, and it is just apple cider vinegar with water. So I make a big thing of this because I actually use this every time I do wash my hair. This is great to go ahead and make ahead of time and just keep in the shower and use as needed after you wash your hair. So this is about, let's see, 3 cups of water. So I'm gonna go ahead and do about 3 or 4 bloops or tablespoons of your apple cider vinegar. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So this doesn't have to be exact. I'm not big on measuring. You can use this to seal your hair, seal that cuticle back up. Usually, a lot of times when you are shampooing, it does open that cuticle, so you always want to seal it back up, and that'll protect your hair from damage, from being really frizzy. It'll just help freshen up your hair and get you back in balance and make a beautiful shine. Let's kind of do an overview. You're going to get in the shower, get your hair wet. You're going to use all of this on your hair. Massage it in for 1 to 3 minutes. Rinse it out completely. Make sure you get it all rinsed out. And then what I'm gonna actually do with this is I have a spray bottle that I keep in my shower that I use after all my washings. So I'm just going to fill up my spray bottle and I'm going to spritz all around the scalp of my hair, and it'll just kind of blend down into the bottom strands of my hair. So I'm gonna focus on my scalp, and you can actually leave this in your hair. You do not have to rinse it out, but if you feel like you're gonna smell like a pickle, you can rinse it out. I'm actually going to, for this video, leave it in, which is what I usually do, and I will show you guys. I'll have the boys smell my hair after it's dry, and I promise you, you will not smell like a pickle. Okay, I am gonna go clarify my hair and put some shine and freshness back into it, and I will be right back. Okay, that is it. I'm going to brush out my hair and actually let it air dry. I don't even really use a blow dryer anymore. So I'm going to brush my hair, and then as it's air drying, now that it's wet, and apple cider vinegar, remember I didn't rinse it out, it's still in there. I'm gonna go find the boys and ask them to smell my hair and see if it smells like a pickle. Huh? Yeah, but I need you. Perfect timing. Come here real quick. I need you. Smell my hair. Come down here. Smell my hair. Does it smell like a pickle?
No.
Does it smell like apple cider vinegar? No? Okay, thanks.
Okay.
Okay, Gavin went to get Dylan, and I'm gonna ask him the same thing. He doesn't even know I'm making a video, so. I love this brush too. It's like a bamboo brush. The bamboo bristles. Okay. Hi. Come here. Here, come down here. Smell my hair. Have a strong smell of anything?
No.
Does it smell like a pickle?
No.
Does it smell like apple cider vinegar? You know how strong that is.
No.
No? Okay. That's all I needed. Okay, bye.
Bye.
All right, guys, I am back. It takes a really long time for my hair to dry. It's almost evening now, but my hair, I don't know if you can tell, but it looks so shiny, and the color almost looks really bright. I didn't get it colored. So soft. The oily feeling in the back crown of my head is gone. It really just feels so incredibly soft. And the shine is so crazy. It's almost like it just nice little brightening. Love it. I absolutely love when I do this. So let me know in the comments if you are going to try this do-it-yourself at-home clarifying shampoo and hair rinse. And remember, you can use the apple cider vinegar after each hair washing day. And I only recommend doing the clarifying baking soda and water mix occasionally. You'll know when you need it, but I would just start out with once every couple months. It's kind of typically what I do. So let me know in the comments if you're going to try this out and if you are also on a non-toxic journey as well. And let me know if you would like more content like this from me. All right, guys, make sure you share and like our videos and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. We will see you on the next video. Ooh la la la. Nice little freshen up. It's amazing. I hope you try it.